it's your girl Jackie Aina. Don't judge me because I couldn't bother to change and this robe is really comfortable. Today we're gonna be getting this glowy, glam, fabulous look. Have no fear, it is oily girl friendly, combination skin friendly. I just want to show you guys that you can get that look even if you already have oily combination skin. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss new uploads. The button is right there. It's right there. Or maybe it's here, I don't know. I'm going to be using almost all, with the exception of like one product, drugstore and inexpensive products to create this look. I'm excited. I'm gonna be trying some new stuff in this video. So this is kind of a first impressions all rolled into one. If you're wondering what I'm shaking, it's my NYX Angel Veil. It's my primer. Kind of goes on like a sunscreen, so if you're my complexion or darker, it may leave a little bit of a white film or like a white cast, but have no fear, that disappears once you put the foundation on. This is a really good primer for those of us that have oily skin. Remember that one product I told you I was gonna cheat with? Yeah, it's the setting powder. There's no other powder on the market that's yellow. That's a setting powder that compares to Sacha Buttercup. And this is the closest to drugstore as it gets, so I'm gonna be setting my entire face using this powder. Now, whoa, it's gonna get a little crazy before it gets beautiful again, so just bear with me. I still have to do certain things so that my skin doesn't get too shiny too fast. So now that I look like Michael Jackson's distant cousin, I'm gonna take my actual foundation and go back to my real actual color. This is the Maybelline Dream Cushion. If you want that dewy wet look, but something that's not gonna have you super greasy in like an hour, you will like this. Since it's water-based, it's also gonna work really, really well with that NYX primer. The coverage with this foundation is great, and since we're going for that dewy look, you're gonna get that look, but without looking like a frying pan in an hour and a half, you know what I mean? If you have oily skin, you know what I'm talking about. I don't wanna see none of y'all mixing equal parts Far Solid with your foundation like the dry skin girls are doing, okay? We can't do that, okay? We have a different path in life. You want to sheer out the foundation in the areas that you get the most shiny. So for me, that's my forehead, so I'm gonna put the least amount of product there. If I could just get Maybelline to make a few more colors darker than this one, that'd be great. It wouldn't be a Jackie O look without a little bit of scope. Using my Black Opal Stick Foundation in the color Black Walnut, I'm just going to dab. And a dab. Using the NYX HD Concealer, good luck finding it in this color. The one that I use is Nutmeg as a highlight, and I'm not even kidding. It's like almost always sold out. But this concealer is the plug, girl. This concealer is literally thebomb.com. Dark circles? No problem. Didn't get enough sleep last night? No big deal. Stayed up all night due to midterms? No one's gonna know. I remember trying this concealer for the first time and being like, oh, this is what I was missing out on. Okay, good looking out, y'all. This is such a good sponge. This is from e.l.f. It's their it's like their trio sponge set. I love them, they're so soft. Now you wanna press all of this into the skin so you don't shear it out unless you want to, of course. Now that I blended all of that out, I'm gonna add just a teensy bit more concealer. I almost always do this. Let it dry a little bit, let it dry. I know there's a method to a madness, but trust me, you get more coverage. When you just go right in and attack when the concealer is still wet, you didn't even give it a chance to lay its groundwork. You didn't give it a chance to let it really do its magic. And it also shears out a little bit, so let that concealer dry. Don't be shy. Set it with the Sacha Buttercup or whatever powder works for you. I'm just not particularly fond of the setting powders in the drugstore, so I'm using this. I'm gonna keep that just under the eyes and not set anywhere else, just because obviously we want that shine today. A look like this is more focused on the skin. I got some new brow pencils from LA Girl. I'm gonna be giving them a shot today for the first time. I'm filling in with blackest brown first, and then I'm going to fill in with chocolate brown after that, or wait, brunette. It's called brunette. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I wanted to condition my lips with this Moisture Lock from Milani. It smells so good. It smells like coconut. Let your lips chew on that for a little bit. Ooh, this is working out really nice. My problem with drugstore pencils is that a lot of them don't run dark enough to really define my brows. So when I saw blackest brown, I was like, oh, I need that. Now I'm filling in with brunette. Oh, now that is working out amazing. Look at that. This brow is not about to play with y'all. For the eyes, you need a concealer that's lighter than your skin tone, especially if you have a really hard time getting eyeshadow colors to pop. I'm gonna take my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Fawn, and I'm going to put that all over my eyelid, which, by the way, if you've never tried LA Girl Pro as a foundation, you was missing out. You really are missing out. Girl, you missed out. I'll take your sponge and blend that in. You can extend that all the way up to your brow bone too if you want like a little highlight. It's Judy time, who is such a sweetheart, by the way. If you guys don't watch her videos, you definitely should. She got to collaborate with Pixie. This is the eyeshadow palette that she created, and the colors look banging. Like, this color palette right here is right up my everyday makeup wearable alley. And the colors swatch beautifully, by the way. Yes, I have checked. This is going to make the perfect crease color. So I'm going to start with this one and work that into my crease color with this NYX blending brush, which is amazing, by the way. I'm also taking that color down my bottom lash line, and the color so far banging. There's two dark browns in this palette. One of them is more of a cool brown, and this one's slightly warmer. I'm gonna take the slightly warmer brown and just add a little bit more darkness to that crease. Just a little bit though. For my lid color, I mixed this dark bronzy gold and put a little bit of that one on top. And shout out to Bahi. I'm a big believer and a huge fan of this brand. It is Black owned. I'm living for some of these indie brands because I feel like they really bring it and they really like try. They created this lash. It's called Aina by Jackie Aina. It was named after, I don't know, maybe this girl on YouTube. I don't really know who she is or whatever. Maybe I'll subscribe to her. Thank you for sending me this lash and for all the other amazing goodies that they sent me. They're in the $11 price range, so I figured, can that be considered drugstore? I looked up some eyelure lashes and some of them were like $7 to $11, so I figured I'd just slide these in there real quick. While my lash glue dries, don't judge me. This was very, very tempting. I took this reddish gold color here and popped that onto my lid. Like I said, very tempting. I can't help it. It was just so pretty. I'm just gonna pop a little bit of my Colossal Big Lash Mascara from Maybelline, just so they match my natural lash. We fluff them up a little bit. And then I'm also hitting my bottom lashes. Now I'm gonna do something that I never do. I'm gonna contour my nose. I don't know, today I just feel like doing something different. I'm gonna take this dark brown, warm color and my Lexi Beauty brush and just a little bit. I just really wanted to do something with the center area, especially here in the brow bone. And then, same palette. No, just kidding. I'm gonna switch to my SheaMoisture Bronzer and my e.l.f. brush here to bronze out the skin. Make sure you use a bronzer and not a contour because you want the warmth of the oval. You want the warmth. A little bit of bronzer is gonna take you some places, girl. Be very careful because the fact that this brush is so thick, it can be hard to work with. So go in lightly with your bronzer and just be gentle, be gentle. With a bit of my Milani blush, this is in the color Romantic Rose. I'm going to stipple that onto my cheeks for a nice pink flush. Don't feel pressure to do this, but I forgot I wanted to add glitter, so don't judge me, okay? This is my NYX glitter. I love their glitters. They're so inexpensive and they have like pretty much a glitter in every color. Just getting my shimmer on, don't mind me. Highlight, duh, highlight. This is the most important part. Now, how summer ready you are is gonna depend on the type of highlight you use, okay? There's powder, there's cream, there's liquid. Today I'm gonna be using liquid. Liquid adds a little bit more of the wet look. This is from NYX. It is the Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator in the color Sun Goddess. To get this to work, you wanna use a brush or you can use your fingers, whatever works, but I'm going to use a teardrop shaped brush from Morphe, and I'm popping that onto my cheekbones and then on my forehead. Actually, like almost all over my forehead. Don't think I'm done after this, because I won't be. I will be adding more, okay? Told y'all this was summer. I'm giving you summer. I'm giving you all that summer has to offer this year. Put a little bit right in this area too. So kind of make like a U shape. I've seen this chin get really carried away. Please don't get carried away. But if you add the right amount of it, it can look really, really pretty. I'm gonna use one of these strobe light powders from LA Girl. Never used this before. It looks really pretty though. The color is 10 watts and it's like a reddish gold. Copper. It's a copper. That is stunning. And it matches my hair. Now remember our U shape. If you have medium skin tones or light skin tone, this is the eyeshadow, okay? For me, this is the highlight. For you, just eyeshadow. It's gonna be way too dark. I'm just telling you that right now. So I'm going back to my Pixie blush palette. This is Miriam's palette, by the way. And zoom what it zoom. I'm not a fan of too much highlight down the nose, but for this look, it's definitely a must. And voila! That's not it. We still need lips. Oh, I forgot one thing. Well, actually, I forgot the lips in this. This is the e.l.f. Beauty Show line. I think it launches on the 6th of June. Just kind of random that they sent it to me this far in advance. But anyway, I was really excited about this. They launched a bunch of like SPFs, and then they also have this antioxidant spray. So I'm gonna use this to flush everything, not flush. I'm gonna use this to like set everything and you know, add a little bit more glow. It smells so good, and it's supposed to be an antioxidant enriched skin protection. Oh, does this have SPF? It's got vitamin E, it's got licorice extract, it's got good things for your skin, which is nice. Thanks, e.l.f. for protecting this bee. This is the London Soft Matte Cream from NYX, no liner, just going right in. Then I'm adding the ColourPop Ultra Gloss and My Jam. It's one of their metallic glosses. And that's the look. I'm not used to wearing makeup without powder, but given the circumstances, I do it for the glow. I do it for the glow. Now, you may have to blot every couple hours for this look, but who really cares? It's cute, right? Did you like this glowy dewy makeup look? If you did, please tag me on Instagram if you recreate the look, or tag me on Twitter. Please give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. Then I'm gonna fall back while I have your attention. You know what time it is. Here's some previous uploads that you can check out if you like this video. Maybe you'll like some others. I won't judge if you don't. But if you do, hopefully I'll see you on my next video. Bye.